Welcome back to Character Select.
Quantum break.
Dave, Scow. We've never done this before.
My best friend, Paul Serene.
Jack, Joyce, in the flesh.
Scow.
Show me what he'd been working on.
Hey.
Paul said it was world changing. 10 minutes to the past.
Scow.
Do you know what? I feel like I've been through time very recently.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
Zero state. What have we done?
I mean, it's possible that we had to do this a second time because the recording glitched.
No, that's impossible. You mean the recording stuttered, surely? The
Probably.
recording just stopped.
You might still be able to catch them.
Admittedly, it stopped. That's true. Like an hour and a bit in to our recording session. So we're doing it all again.
But we didn't finish the second
We can't
act,
risk any unwanted
so
attention.
It's true. We can still be surprised by some of what comes
We need the
next.
city on our side.
so we got about an hour into it, and that's when we noticed that the recording wasn't going, and now we're back doing this.
Do you know what's annoying? We made some fucking
Excuse me,
fantastic
that's
jokes.
That's not where I want to be.
Wait, what?
It put me at
Yeah, no, it put you post-rescue.
act. Yeah. Let's go back in the timeline, shall we?
Yeah. Huh.
Whoop.
Previously
No,
on Quantum
fuck off. But anyway, the other thing that we need to mention is that V is not here because V unfortunately had to work, and it was unexpected and came out of nowhere. But we're gonna go for a bit and then end the recording session, and V will catch up with us.
Let's talk about the dry dock incident. Monarch operatives transported you from the university to the ground zero operation at the shipyard.
Remember this?
Still upset about that, huh?
I think so.
You were secured, unconscious.
Will?
I believe this is as far. Okay, one other thing I wanted to mention is that I've never finished this game.
Sleepwalking.
I've gotten as far as the end of Act 3. There's 5 acts in the game, and I don't know how this game ends or what happens after that. But as far as I know, this is the last time, or this is the only time up to the end of the 3rd act that the game and the TV show interact, like directly. As far as I know. Again, I haven't finished the game.
Yeah, could happen again.
They remember how they were pointing guns at each other and then suddenly weren't pointing guns at each other?
Yeah, thanks for the gun, asshole.
We know Beth Wilder assisted you in some manner.
Then
Also, it's
I'm guessing
interesting
you're
that all the
rest.
guns are,
No,
are Monarch
Because
branded.
everybody who saw what you did next is now dead.
Maybe they shouldn't have fucked with Jack Joyce.
I just
I didn't have a clue
realized
where I was or
something.
why.
What's that?
Let him talk in a
Questioned
moment.
it because it didn't feel real. Still waiting to wake up.
I think that she just spoiled something for us.
Who?
I can't explain it until more stuff happens, but I feel like the interviewer just buried a lead.
Beth Wilder risked blowing her cover to rescue you.
Interesting.
Sounds
Yeah.
like you didn't exactly return the favor.
No. I didn't. Thanks for that, asshole.
Yeah. Nice gun.
Alright. And now here's the other thing that's going to happen. Never mind. Apparently they're gone. Wrong
No,
button.
do we have the powers now?
I don't know.
Fuck, we do. Okay.
Okay, so that's interesting. So basically what happens is there's these things hanging around called chronon particles. If you collect chronon particles, you can use them to upgrade your powers and make them more awesome. For example, we have been upgrading time dodge so that the focus time lasts longer, and focus time will last even longer, and we're aiming for allows Jack to time dodge up to 3 times in a row. We also upgraded time stop for increased strength so that more bullets can be stacked on a time stop before it explodes. Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah. And we learned a fun trick about time. Hey, look at that shit.
Who's
Now, if you
painting
remember.
these?
Yeah. And now, if you remember, very early on, we saw an image and we were like, what is that we're actually looking at? And it turned out to have been an image of your brother aiming a gun at you. So I'm interested to see more of this shit.
Alright, so let's go... Bang!
Do you know what's weird? I feel like I've seen that happen before.
Huh.
Think so?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's possible. I doubt it, though.
God,
Seems
could you
unlikely.
imagine how, like, actually, like, sharp and splintery and shit the floor would be if you were just smashing crates like that all goddamn day?
Yep.
And he's wearing,
Oh,
like, sports
that's
shoes or
weird.
skate shoes. Like, I'd have punched a fucking hole through those immediately by this point. Oh, I
remember-
love that.
Jack is fine because he just keeps resetting in time to a point where he was uninjured.
Okay.
That's
That's-
just headcanon. That's not
yeah.
actually a real thing.
Like, if he'd even taken a
When you fight over
moment
time, some
to,
objects
like...
became unstable. With my new abilities, I can manipulate their timelines, rewind them.
Also, I like that his descriptions of that stuff, he's like, I don't understand how this works.
Yeah. I have video game analogies for all of these things, because, honestly, when you think about it, that's how a lot of human brains would try and fit that shit.
Yeah.
It was some.
Also, you recognize the female voice in this, right?
I couldn't escape what had happened, what he did.
Listen.
I needed to know why, but part of me wanted to put a fucking bullet in his head before he could open his mouth.
Want us to send additional teams to search for Joyce?
Negative. Focus efforts in our PR campaign. Amy Ferrero's confession goes live in a matter of minutes.
What about Jack Joyce?
Once that confession hits the air, the whole city will be looking for him. He'll have nowhere to turn. He'll come to me tonight.
At the gala? You're sure?
Positive.
Dick.
I'm terrible with names, so no.
The person that's
That
interviewing
chart
him.
was the first sign.
Oh,
Monarch
fuck.
had built an entire PR campaign to protect their reputation.
Monarch Solutions PR contingency plan. University campus operations. Charlie Wincott is the IT security specialist. Confession video, admission of guilt, sympathetic protest takes the blame for library incident, blame shifted to reporters. Build up protest leader with criminal background, Jack Joyce. Keywords, terrorist activity, lost control, dangerous criminal. News leak, confession to media, push emphasis onto protest to focus questions. Monarch stop terrorist attack. Fear tactics, build witch hunt, focus public on searching for Jack Joyce. Terrorist. Threat containment. Team leader, Liam Burke, Monarch Security. Number 1, find Jack Joyce. Joyce transport, last seen entering Ground Zero perimeter. Never arrived at rendezvous, missing. Insider suspected, someone is helping Jack Joyce. Find and terminate. Long-term strategy, team leader, Martin Hatch, security officer. Monarch Island annual gala. Send invitations to all lifeboat participants. Paul Serene speech, 8:30 p.m. Reveal CFR to reassure investors. Lifeboat protocol test, December 9th. Details classified. Chronon Tech Phase 3 rollout. Invite lifeboat participants. Dr. Sophia Amaral tech demonstration. New Juggernaut plating. Ooh. Chronon harness, civilian prototype. Weapons demonstration. Invite lifeboat participants. First weapon test on Chronon saturated individual. Dr. Kim Lab have specimen ready.
I love the concept of someone calling, like, a bunch of armor the Juggernaut plating, because you know it's designed like a fucking nerd.
Yep. Hey, Jarheads, just got word from Martin Hatch. Apparently our almighty overlord, just kidding, Paul Serene, has given the green light to our PR proposal. We're implementing a broad PR strategy to deal with the public reaction to the university operation. That means you will all be working with me directly for the next several hours, whether you like it or not. It's directed at you, Dave.
Yeah, fucking Dave.
God damn it. Even in the future, nothing works. First up, the news broadcast. I've skimmed through the list of witnesses pulled from the university and marked the best candidate to deliver our false confession. Amy Ferrero, perfect mix of hot and sad puppy. Media will eat her up. Green screen and recording equipment are being prepped as we speak. Time is of the essence. I need that video shot and delivered to me within the next half hour in order to get it to media on time. So get her ready for her 15 minutes of fame. We're going to be pinning all of this on Jack Joyce, that wacky little domestic terrorist rascal. Someone needs to take the fall, right? The device that Monarch stole from the university, but Charlie isn't allowed to know any further details about due to his security clearance, has been airlifted to the Ground Zero operation. I'm arranging covert transport to its final destination at Monarch Tower. I'll be your eye in the sky monitoring traffic to make sure the route is clear. Also, I want my security clearance upgraded once this shit calms down. Level 4? Bullshit. Still searching for Joyce. Transport disappeared after entering the Ground Zero perimeter, digging through our hundreds of camera feeds to see if anything comes up. Even if we can't locate him ourselves, it's not like Joyce can go anywhere without someone spotting him once Ferrero does her thing. Liam Burke is leading the search party on the ground. $5 to anyone who can make Burke smile. That's all for now. The Reindeer Bronze Charlie.
I fucking love that actor, and I love the dialogue they wrote for him. It's so good. It really is.
Ground Zero map. Green zone. You might experience minor or none chronon radiation exposure symptoms. Continuous visit should not exceed 8 hours. Operational era. Zone clearance level 4 required. Increased density of residual chronon particles present. Company-approved PPE must be worn beyond this point. Report to the supervisor and leave the area immediately if you experience any Type 2 CRE symptoms. Red zone. Potentially unreversible damage from CRE unless chronon environmental suit is worn. This is an operational area. Zone clearance level 6 required. Personnel need to complete extraction protocol training sequence before entering this area. If you experience any Type 3 CRE symptoms, contact Dr. Sophia Amaral immediately.
Now, my assumption is that we are a person with Type 3 exposure. And also, what the fuck is a PPE? It's a protection. It's something protection equipment. I guess particle protection equipment.
I guess.
How the fuck do they protect you from time particles?
It's a good question.
He is going to latch to that, and Amy is going to tell him the protesters were behind the whole thing.
You honestly think that's gonna be enough? We got a hell of a lot of noise out there.
You haven't seen Serene and Hatch work their magic. 11 minutes after we left, I heard the cleaners had every bullet hole filled.
What?
Police have the whole campus roped off. But guess
Yeah, it's Spackle Squadron.
Jesus.
It's Spackle Squadron. Well, fuck you guys.
It's a good explosion.
It's a decent explosion. It's alright. No, 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 no.
Now, we learned a cool trick with time jump, and that's that
that's right.
you bump into someone, they get absolutely owned. Boom! Thump.
Down he goes.
we may not have melee kills, but we have a pretty cool alternative.
Ah, shit.
His gun was still firing. Oh, you're air leaping.
Can't shoot me, I'm the gingerbread man! How do you like how that shit works?
Pretty fucking cool.
Fucking... Sir?
I actually think I like even the non-experimental, like the normal SMG, I feel like I still like that more than the assault rifle.
Think so?
Yeah. Like, just the
Alright.
sheer quantity of lead it throws in a pretty nice, tight conversion is pretty good. I'm sure
You do
bullet for
have a
bullet,
point.
the assault rifle is doing more, but that SMG, when you hold down the button, just makes people disappear.
Alright, so we need to get up there, so let's use this.
This elevator looks like the only way out of here.
How did a gun get in
There's gotta
there?
be a generator around here somewhere.
Did I really fuck a guy up that bad that his gun went
No
through
power.
physics objects?
Figures.
I wouldn't be surprised. You fucking started
Damn.
him. That gun appeared
Damn.
temporarily in the dinosaur times.
Dinosaurs are like, what the fuck? And then it disappeared again.
Yeah, it was fine.
The hell is that?
That bothers me.
That it vibrates so loudly?
Yeah, an earpiece that is ringing and vibrating so fucking loud.
You're the one my brother was looking for.
I'm the one who was attempting to rescue your ass until you decided to go on a gun-blazing shit parade through that warehouse. Now listen closely. You're at the outskirts of a Monarch Cronin harvesting operation, and Paul Serene is at the dry docks nearby. Not a recipe for fun times. So how about...
Dry docks. If Paul's at the dry docks, then that's where I'm
No!
headed.
Jack, the fracture is our only priority now. Time is ending. Will said he...
Will's dead. My best friend came back a goddamn monster. He knew this would happen. He prepared for it. Paul's the key to understanding all this, and I'm gonna find...
We both know that if you find Serene, you're not going to be asking questions. Think this through.
I don't want to think this through. I want to
Yeah.
kill some fuckers.
I do like that she's level-headed. I really do.
Yeah.
I like characters
And I
that are sensible.
And I like the fact that he is...
Angry as shit.
Yeah, I like characters that have good motivations and consistent motivations. Like Jack is pissed that his brother is dead and he wants to go fucking kill the person that did it. And I mean, it's not a good motivation and he probably should know better, but at the same time, that's his character.
Yeah,
you know?
he's fucking pissed. Now, if on the other hand,
Paul was
if
at
I
the
had a
dry docks.
major gripe,
I recognized the place.
William had a workshop in that industrial area for years. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence.
So Ground Zero is Will's workshop. Sorry, what?
Yeah. If I had a major gripe, it would be that you expose yourself to lore, and then immediately the dialogue that follows it, you act surprised at everything you learn. And you're like, no. But literally we just read the piece of paper that said, by the way, this. Stop then being surprised. Like, 5 minutes after. Like, give him time to forget, at least, if you're gonna do that. But preferably, like, you know, have just different dialogue for, I read the article on that shit, like, literally a minute ago.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That bothers me. I know it's a limitation of just not wanting to record a gajillion lines and putting the lore in that kind of order, but fucking, you could be surprised, right?
Until Dawn was really good about that.
Yeah. Oh well. How about next session?
And next time on Character Select, we will continue our trek through the... There's a boat out there that's actually moving.
Nice.
Huh. So thank you very
Nice,
much for
Alan.
watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Scow.
I hope that as usual that you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and please do take care.
This is Massachusetts, right? We've determined that?
I'm pretty sure it's Massachusetts.